Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't normally where I would start the recording, but when I logged onto the second account to do my daily step before moving on to the main account, I saw this, and I was like, any day now, game? Any day now? Okay, well, I saw this, and I was like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever. They have never changed the Astral Express screen, and if we click to start the game as well, I mean, they've really gone all out for version 3.7, and the finale of Amphorius as well as Cyrene is all I can say. Oh my, okay, there's Yuri on my screen, I guess. Okay, well, like I said, I just think this is so cool. Honestly, go to Warp, of course we will. I mean, how could we not after that? And you know what, first of all, I was gonna go claim like my free wish as well as my 600 Stellar Jades. I've been playing this game for over 2 years and I forgot the name of it for a second there. That's slightly concerning, but yes, Cyrene is finally on banner, my most awaited unit in Amphorius. We have 90 wishes. If we take a look at our pity as well, we are currently at basically 15, more like 14, but yeah. Basically, so we'll have to do about 6 to 7 temples before we get our first chance of getting Cyrene, unless we get an early. So yeah, with that being said, let's just hop right into the wishes. But before we get into that, if you want to pull Cyrene or any other characters in Honkai Star Rail, I have the perfect thing for you, and that's today's sponsor, lootbar.gg. You can use Lootbar to top up on your favorite games like Honkai Star Rail or Genshin Impact and save up to 25%, along with great value offers like the all-in-one bundle, guaranteed limited and rerun character bundles, and the limited 6,480 Oniric Shards pack that lasts for the first week of the brand new version. If I were to buy the 3,280 Oniric Shards and get double with the top-up bonus, all I have to do is enter in my UID, region, and go to top up now, and they typically arrive in less than a minute. Creators like DuckTV and Jello Impact are also collaborating with Lootbar, so they are trustworthy, and they also have thousands of positive reviews on Trustpilot. Also, new users can get 10% off, and returning users can get up to 8% off in the first week of the new version. So be sure to check out Lootbar with the link in the description. Back to the video. Well then, with that being said, let's just hop right into it. Now the question is, will we get her in the first temple? Me and Alicia from Honkai Impact Fudge share the same birthday, and of course Cyrene is an XP of her, so you know, would be fitting technically. Maybe I should have done the wishes on my birthday. Maybe I'll do a spare temple on my birthday and see if we get very lucky there, but unfortunately we don't have time to wait for that. So let's see, first temple, do we see anything? No, we don't, unfortunately. But you know what, because we don't see anything in the first temple, this just means that we will be getting a double later down the line. Now of course Cyrene's release has been fairly, like, a bit controversial, probably the most controversial since Castrus's. I don't think as much as Castrus, but definitely quite a bit, just because, you know, she's a quote-unquote niche support, although I don't think you can call it a niche support if she works with like about 13 characters very, very well, so I wouldn't call her a niche support, although I understand concerns over her, you know, basically her longevity is tied to the longevity of the Amphorius DPS characters, and we all know in Star Rail some DPS characters, or basically most DPS characters, fall off after about 4 or 5 versions if they don't receive any new support. So yeah, I do understand the concern though there. So you know, maybe they could have buffed up her buffing numbers a bit more, but then I feel like that would probably make the game a bit too easy. We just kind of have to hope that they stay on top of buffing characters more often than they currently are. So you know, if the entire Amphorius cast or Cyrene get a buff, then you know, at least her longevity will be stronger. So you know, I don't want to doom post quite yet. We can doom post once she gets power crept, not before she gets power crept. I don't feel like there's any point doom posting right now, unless you're considering whether to pull her or not. In which case, you know, if you like her, pull her no matter what. If you only want to pull her for meta, then I guess if you have some of the top characters she works with, you might as well. But if you have some characters that she doesn't work as well as, maybe not. But you know, me, I am a huge Cyrene fan, one of my favorite characters in all of Star Rail now. I mean, obviously Blade and Mighty up there at the top. Bootil's very close to the top as well, but then, you know, you have characters like Acheron, Cyrene as well. If I had to pick between Acheron and Cyrene, I'm not sure. The thing is, I haven't gotten to play the 3.6 story yet, so because I mean, I've just been so busy between like uni, friends, other games coming out, stuff like that, and content creation. I haven't really had much time to play the 3.6 story, but now the 3.7 story is out as well, so maybe if I find some time, then I will binge 3.6 and 3.7 back to back, and maybe then Cyrene will be able to overtake Acheron for me. Okay, we're getting a lot of pellets here, which is nice because that will just give us a bunch of Starlight here. But yeah, let me know your guys' pulling plans for Cyrene. Did you get her or not? Why are you pulling for her? Because I feel like so many people have their own reasons. You know, Honkai Impact 3rd fans have different reasons. You know, people who just like her design have different reasons, stuff like that. I do think some of the treatment she's gotten is a bit crazy. I mean, what do you mean that she has a paid bow? It's funny because back in Honkai Impact 3rd, there was a joke about getting Alicia's weapon for her as her wedding ring, and now it actually feels like if you spend money on this game, you're giving Cyrene a wedding ring with her, however much getting her bow costs, which is, I found quite funny, to be honest. Mose, we actually don't have Mose cons, so that's nice, although I would probably never use him over March 7th Hunt version, so unfortunate there. And I mean, we do have Topaz in the shop now. The thing is, E0 S0 Topaz isn't even that good in the first place. You know, she's not a big upgrade over March 7th Hunt. And then Cypher is just better than her. I think even at E0 S1. So maybe even E1 S1, but there, I'm just guessing there. Also, I will say I do like the fact that they have extended the banner duration as well. That is a pretty nice change. But we have used about 40 pulls here, so this is about 54 pity. So we're moving on to 64 pity. So we are slowly going into soft pity range. When it comes to our luck in Amphoris, well, Amphoris is coming to a close now, so if we just take a look back, Tribi, we lost the 50-50, but got her literally in the next temple, so honestly, I consider that a win. Mighty, we won the 50-50 for. Then Castoris, we won the 50-50 for. Hyacinth, we lost the 50-50 and had to hard pity. Then Phynon, we lost the 50-50, but got him, like, medium early, about 40 or 50 wishes, I think. Who else was there? Saridra, we got literally in the first temple of the video, which was about 30 pulls total, because we had about 20 pity built up. And then Hyslins, we got in 2 temples, I believe, at 20 pity as well. So yeah, we got very lucky getting Saridra as well as Hyslins within like 80 pulls of each other. Winning both 50-50s, so I'm hoping that 50-50 win luck from those two will carry over to our girl Cyrene here. Okay, this is the 5-star now. Is this about 10 pulls early? Maybe 5 pulls early-ish? I'm not sure. Now, obviously the thing is, if we got hard pity here, we don't actually have enough pulls to get her, and I would like to save some pulls for when version 4 releases. So the only character I will not be salty about losing to is Blade. That's it, because I really want an E1 Blade. But if we lose to anything other than Blade, I will be incredibly salty, because I need my Cyrene. I want it for my Castrus, I want it for my Mighty, I want it for me. She's also very useful because she also frees up an extra support slot, so you could go like Sunday Tribi on Mighty, and then like Cyrene and Evernight for Castrus, so you can actually have two fully functioning HP scaling teams, which is crazy to think about. So please just show us the remembrance symbol, and then we'll know that we have won. Because I'm scared of streaming because I was sick for the last 2 days. I've just about gotten better, but my throat isn't fully there. It's about 90% there. So please just... Actually, to be fair, if we win the 50-50, I'll probably scream anyway from happiness. If we lose the 50-50, I'll probably scream from anger, so a headphone user warning, I guess. Please just show me the remembrance symbol. I'm too stressed to feel stressed right now. That's how stressed I am pulling for Cyrene. I've been literally waiting for Alicia and Honkai Star Rail since the game's release. So just show me remembrance. It's gonna be right at the end. You better give me a double for all of the stress you're putting me through right now, Hoyoverse. Please just show... Let's go! Yes! We got Cyrene. Okay. Whew. The thing is, normally when I see the symbol, I'm like, oh, okay, that's not, that's destruction, but this could be Clara or it could be Blade. But when we see remembrance, we know it's a W. So, I feel like I feel like my voice went way higher than it's supposed to right there. I don't feel like that should be happening, but yes, we got her. Oh, it feels so good. Now, will you show me a double in this temple? I have never, ever gotten a double in Star Rail. And the thing is, I don't even want to, because, you know, all of my content is E0 S0, all of it. Like, when we're going to be trying her out in MOC, it's going to be E0 S0. But at the same time, a double is a double. So you know what? Give me Blade. Give me Blade in this temple. Cyrene would be perfect. It would be so poetic. But Blade would probably be better for me to stick to my moral. So please show me another 5-star here. I thought Lynx was that for a second, but no. I think this is probably the end of the temple. Never mind. Okay, never mind. There was actually a decent bit left, but no 5 stars, unfortunately. But you know what? We take these anyway. We got ourselves a Cyrene, one of the best designed characters in the entire game. The thing is, we do still have 30 pulls left over. Now, I would normally try see if we can get lucky on the rerun banner, but I literally own all of these characters here, so there's kind of no point. Like, obviously I could pull for their items, but like I said, all my stuff is E0 S0. So it also honestly makes no sense for me to pull for this Lightcon either. Although technically I could use this 4-star Lightcon, but then again, I'm kind of just wasting pulls. So you know what? Instead, let's see, do we get a back-to-back 5-star? Maybe? No, we don't. Maybe I've gotten a bit too greedy here. I mean, let's just see, what do we get in here? Mose, maybe? Never mind. We'll Landau's Choice, I believe this is. Yes, it is. We literally do not need this. Now, here's the good question. I think, you know what, I think I'll do 5 single pulls, seems about right to me. So will we see a 5-star in these 5 single pulls? Not quite yet, maybe now? Nope. And one more, and never mind, okay. As perfect as it would have been for me to pull Cyrene as well. Oh, okay, yeah, I completely forgot that we didn't redeem anything from the game before this because we went straight to the wishing screen. But there you go, here we have our Cyrene, so let's just go straight ahead and level her up because, you know, what else would we do? Let's go ahead and get our standard wishes. Maybe we can go ahead and get a Bailu Lightcon for her. That would be pretty perfect, if you ask me. Ignore the fact that I have over 1,000 of both purple and blue books, as well as over 53 million credits. I don't think I've ever been in a shortage for materials in like almost ever in Star Rail. Okay, I believe that's all of the, yep, that's all of the standard wishes. I'll level her up to full a bit later on down the line. The problem is I actually don't think I have a signature artifact set for her. Also, another problem I'm gonna run into is that I have run out of high HP Lightcons. You know, we have one copy of this Lightcon. Then we don't have any Bailu Lightcons, so our closest is 1164. One is being used by our Evernight, so you know what? We're just gonna have to level up another Himiko Lightcon. It is what it is. Traces, we will be maxing these out. What is this? Okay. Oh, is this? Oh, okay. It's describing all of her buffs for all the Crystals as, I think. Okay, that would make sense. Okay. Well, let's see. Do we have any solid stuff here? Actually, do I need speed subs on Casterus? I'm not sure. I'll check that later on. But you know what? We have a few standard wishes here. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and do those right now. Okay. We get nothing there. We also get, let's see, nothing here as well. Okay, final one, maybe a Bailu Lightcon, please be nice to us. Okay, never mind, we got absolutely nothing. If we go ahead and go over to the event, you know what, we'll claim this. Now I have 2 of these things because I did not use it for anyone because I already had Ruanmei and Luocha and I don't want to get any of the standard characters. Then also we have the Gift of Odyssey, so let's just go ahead and claim that. Currency Wars, new endgame mode, new trail-based mission. This event actually seems decently cool. Yeah, I'm just so happy that we won the 50-50 for Cyrene. Oh, it was such a relief to see her pop up on our screen here. Also, if we go here, I think we can get, never mind, yeah, if we go here, we can get a free standard wish as well. So let's just go ahead and pop that real quick. Are you kidding me? I've got the max number of Lightcons. That's, wow, that's some first world problems right there. I don't know, can I just go ahead and do this? I'll do this a bit more organized another time. I just can't be bothered to lock some of these. Okay, now let's go ahead. Oh, never mind, not that. Go back to the wishing screen. Our final standard wish. Do we get a Bailu Lightcon? No, we don't. Okay. I think that I'm not sure what subsets that has. Anyway, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and level up our Cyrene, see just how good we can get her build, and then I will see you guys once that is done. So see you in a bit. Alright, well then, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back in ID's Elysia with the other Cyrene. Now, to be honest, you know, I do definitely see Alicia in the mini Cyrene as well. Whereas this one looks more like the Hersher of human form, the other one definitely looks a lot more like the Miss Pink Elf battlesuit, but like much smaller, you know, like little Miss Pink Elf. But anyway, more importantly, like I said, we did finish building her, so we have over 6k HP, we have over 180 speed, we have just over 50% crit rate, so we do end up with 100% in battle, and then 104% crit damage, which will go up to over 200 in battle when you include like Evernight and Hyacin buffs. And oh my god, I swear, this is literally just the Remembrance team is literally just the pink head team. That's all it is right now. But also we did level up the Himiko Lightcon as well. Traces are basically maxed out other than the basic attack, which I just got to 4 for fun. I don't think you even need to level that up, if I'm being completely honest. We did go for 2p speed, so we have 9 speed here, 6 speed here, 6 speed here, and then speed with double crit here. And then for the plain runes, we went for Vonwak because I don't have the brand new set. And at the same time, Vonwak's pretty good on her as well to get free actions in the first cycle as well. So again, we have speed and crit rate, and then speed and crit rate here as well. I will say this did take quite a bit of stealing relics off other characters. I did also have to craft a few relics as well, especially for Vonwak, because I had one piece, but then they just weren't good. I ended up actually having to craft a fair few. No re-rolling, so we didn't use any of our dices there, and then of course E0. But yeah, I'm actually very happy with how our final Cyrene build turned out. Not using the offensive set on her, and not using the brand new plain movement set yet, unless I find out in the future that it's actually much better for her. Maybe it's only better in a caster's team, maybe for Final team the one I have right now is better, or maybe the other way around. I'm not sure. You guys let me know what are the best Cyrene builds. Also let me know how you guys are building your Cyrene. But with that, also really random, I got a free temple from Cyrene. I wasn't filming at the time, so I was very confused. Do you only get that if you pull for her, or does everyone get that? Because I was very confused when I suddenly got a letter from her out of nowhere, which included a 10 free temple, which I didn't watch the live stream, so I don't know if everyone's getting that or if it's just people who pull for Cyrene. It wasn't there when I logged in, so I was very confused when I got it after closing the wishing screen, but oh well. Yeah, very happy that we won our 50-50, relieved a lot of stress. Very, very excited to play her as well. I have very high hopes for her. I mean, and you know, to be fair, you can just never be disappointed with Cyrene. Just look at that design. But yeah, that's it for me. Let me know how your guys' pulls went, how you're finding her, how you're building her. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.